What a beautiful country. The Queensland Reptile Expo. Let's go. Oh, we made it, finally. We're here at the Brisbane Reptile Expo. Let's check it out. Should we go speak to Royal Reptiles? We'll kick it off with a classic. Let's go. Hey dude.
Hey bro.
Winter-blooded here. This is
Tyler, Royal Reptiles.
sweet. So we're just checking out their Royal Reptile display. It looks amazing, like always. But so he's just going to talk us through what he's got here, some of the breeding that he's accomplished so far, and we'll just go from there. So stay tuned. Just go, guys.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of carpet morphs here today. Basically, that's all I really focus on these days, is that and the olive pythons, a couple green trees. But yeah, there's heaps of sale this weekend, and there'll be plenty more at the next expo at the end of this month at Brisbane.
Stay tuned for that one too. That's a good one. Yeah.
I guess.
Well, let's have a look at this guy here.
Yeah.
For example, so what would make such a spectacular animal?
That fella there, he's actually from a different line I'm working on, some red jungle jags.
Okay.
He's a third generation jungle.
Oh, wow.
So you sort of start to see that real red sort of colouring pop.
Very good yellows coming through.
Yeah, so this year coming, going to have a few cool things popping out of them, I think.
Yeah, awesome. Yep, for sure.
Mix in some zeb and maybe some granite.
Is that like a granite line down the bottom there?
This fella down here, he's a freaky zebra.
Freaky zebra.
Yeah,
nice,
so some combos and things like that.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, awesome. Well, good luck with the sales, and freaking we'll see you at the next expo too.
Man, thank you. Have a good one, guys.
Cheers. Scales are awesome freighting company. Go Australia wide. I've used them multiple times. Rehab with
Pat Lazaro.
Nice. So I'm assuming reptile rehab means that you rehabilitate reptiles.
Yes. We only deal with wild reptiles.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't do captive or pet reptiles.
Oh, nice.
So anything, including amphibians, frogs, we do that as well.
Yep.
Bring them back to health, and we release them back again where they came from.
Awesome. We need more people like this over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you guys located?
Well, we're located all over the place.
Yep.
Where our headquarters is in Brown Plains,
Okay, nice.
but we've got members all over the place.
Awesome.
So, yeah, there's plenty of people looking after birds and macropods, and
Okay,
we
yep.
found a little niche.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's awesome. So if there's any reptiles in need, we can just give you guys a call.
Any reptiles in need at all, it's our number there.
Awesome. We'll have it in the description as well. Nice to meet you, mate.
All the best.
All right, so we're down here at,
We're there at the Reptile Expo here, guys, in Brisbane.
and this is the Bayton's.
Baynton's Reptiles, guys. Baynton's Reptiles.
Nice, and these guys have the most amazing dragons I've ever seen. So we're gonna get him to give us a little bit of a lowdown on what this magnificent creature is.
Yeah, so guys, these guys are all just central bearded dragons, Pegona viticeps. There's all different types of localities, different species of bearded dragons and stuff. These are probably the most, pet-friendly sort of bearded dragon.
I've never seen something this red before either.
Yeah, mate, there's a lot in it, a lot of work in this, a lot of line breeding and there's a lot. We don't want to give our secrets away, obviously.
Yeah, definitely,
but
that's fine, yep.
it takes a long time to produce something like this. Obviously, going from your average garden bearded dragon to something like this.
Honestly, it's incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, look, we're in this bearded dragon industry. We're trying to produce be at the forefront of everything, produce the newest, craziest morphs. Bearded dragons are from Australia, and overseas they've got stuff that we don't have here in Australia.
100%. Yeah.
And I don't know, as a reptile breeder and someone that loves bearded dragons, I caught bearded dragons when I was a little kid, so that hurts me. And I want to be producing the stuff in Australia that is the first of its type, stuff they've got overseas. Overseas they call these red monsters. In Australia we produce these, we call them red devils. We've also got thunderbolts that we're working on at the moment, hypertrans whiplets. A lot of different stuff that Australia hasn't seen. So once we get these new morphs up and rolling, guys, we're going to be working on we've already worked on the structure, the health and stuff like that. But adenovirus, it's something else that we're going to be working on in the future as well. I mean, it's not something that you can beat, but it's something you can definitely work with, guys. We're working with a close group of people to get ahead of all of this. So hopefully follow us on Baynton's Reptiles. We're on Instagram, on TikTok, Facebook. Give us some support, guys. We won't be going anywhere. We're here to stay.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, mate. They're a beautiful animal.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
With another Baynton brother and just talking about another beautiful specimen over here. Brendan, by the way.
Brody.
Brody. Awesome.
Yeah, so this is our Baynton's Blue Bars that we created. So it's a hypo-het trans. Basically, colour phase. It's got nice colour phase. It's got the blue bars. Generally, this is one of our more popular dragons because it's reasonably
It is a beautiful animal too.
At $300, you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, that's an
so
amazing animal.
we bash these out they're pretty popular.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we created these. We created these from a hyper trans and a hypo, and just a hypo.
Yep.
We pulled the blue bars out of the hyper trans.
Perfect.
And
man.
yeah, I mean, they're just really popular.
Just so
I think they're
good.
really good to look at.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
definitely.
and they're reasonably priced. I mean, compared to some of the reds and stuff that are new in Australia, you're going to be paying through your teeth.
Oh man,
whereas
those reds, far out. They're beautiful.
they're unbelievable. So yeah, it's taken a lot of work to get to where we're at, but yeah, we're getting there slowly.
Awesome. Thanks for the conversation, man.
Sweet, man.
And we'll see you around. Baynton Brothers, let's go.
Yeah, sweet, boys. Thank you.
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
I see you got a nice little friend on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, his name's Godzilla. He's a bearded dragon.
Frill dragon?
Frill dragon, yeah.
Nice.
I think he's around about probably in his older ages, so probably around 5-ish maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
As you can tell by his frills, they're a little bit more worn out. You can usually tell their age by how worn out they are and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yep, okay, cool. And he's obviously very tame, so you're not scared of him running away.
Not really.
Yeah, awesome.
Earlier this morning, though, I'll tell you that he was a bit rough. He decided that he wanted to use my hands as a nice claw mat.
Yeah, okay,
So,
cool. Yeah, very sharp claws. All right, well, I've noticed that you have a nice white-lipped python over here, which is very, very uncommon to see at something like this. So, can you tell me a little bit about this white-lip?
So white lips are very new to the pet scene, as a lot of people know. And of course, it's a very tame animal. It's a pretty good snake, honestly, I say.
Oh, nice, awesome. I've heard they've had a bad reputation of being a little bit snappy, so that's really cool.
Look, all reptiles are they can be snappy, no matter what. It could be, you can get, blue tongues that are snappy, you can get any snake that are snappy.
They all have the individual personality, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. So it's all on the individual of the snake and the personality, how you handle them, if you're handling them from a later age or younger age. So really, it all depends. There's certain circumstances that happen.
Very nice, very nice. I also saw this nice spiny tailed over here, if we can have a look.
Yes.
So the spiny tail, you don't see these guys very often either.
No, they're not. I've actually had a lot of people asking if it's on sale today, because so many people are amazed that there's actually a spiny tail here.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those animals, part of the skink family, that you don't actually see a lot of. So
100%.
of course that's why it's so popular.
I've always wanted a couple of spiny tails, to be honest.
Oh, look, it's a beautiful animal right there.
Yeah.
Especially because it's got a kind of flatter tail, which again, it's kind of unique to its particular species of,
Yeah, for sure, and definitely the colours on it are absolutely stunning.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm actually kind of jealous that I don't actually own this one, so
Yeah, fair enough. I also see some blue tongues over here.
Yes.
Couple different morphs.
So we got the melanistic one, and the albino one. So again, a kind of rare situation here, especially having 2x2. You've seen two opposite sides. Again, very uncommon, though I have heard that people are starting to try to breed them, which honestly I don't think that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, what? Locality-wise, why are you against it?
I'm against it because you can actually just end up having the same situation with a pug.
Yeah.
If the situation with pug is, they can't breathe properly and all that kind of stuff, and that just happens because the gene pool just...
Yeah. So there's also, with the genes, also people can breathe back in the normal gene back through them, and they actually tighten up the hybrid gene again before they then produce onto another. And that's why they also get a lot of different... that's why people can still keep going with different hybrids and different genes, locality swaps. Have you heard of Joe Ball?
No, I haven't heard of Joe Ball. Joe
Ball is a very big blue tongue breeder, and he does. There's actually a spectacular mix between the black and the albino.
That would be cool. I would love to see that one day. I definitely would.
Definitely check it out. Joe Ball is amazing. But as you were saying before, the differences between these two skinks, like what are we looking at here?
Oh, okay, so the difference is that although they are both blue tongues, they're both in the East Coast skink family.
East Coast,
this particular albino actually does not have a blue tongue, which it doesn't really make sense that much for a blue tongue. It actually has a pink tongue due to its albino genetics, which is quite unique. And I would say this one right here, its tongue is actually a lot more vibrant than others as well.
Yeah, awesome. And then also here we also got the shingleback, which is the same family as the blue tongue skink.
Same family, so both in skink family. That's why a lot of people get confused, because it says similar traits to the other skink family, so like the blue tongue, the similar shaped head, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people get confused by that.
Yeah, definitely. I've also seen some blue tongues cross some shinglebacks before, which is what you were talking about before, which is kind of a little bit starting to be on the mutated side. Which
again, it's something I think should be kept out of at least reptiles, especially because reptiles have a lot of issues that can happen with them.
100% agree.
But this particular shingle is, I believe, a Perfield shingleback.
Oh, nice,
So a lot of people got confused with the Goldfield shingleback. But of course, you can tell by the different colorization.
Goldfield. White.
Yeah, and Goldfield's got that more red sandy kind of colorization.
Yeah, nice. They are beautiful.
Yeah,
awesome, man. Thanks for your time.
No worries,
that was awesome.
Nice talking to you.
Cheers.
Yeah, good on.
Here at Exotic Vets. Hey, so here we have Emily. This is, are you
I'm a vet nurse.
Vet nurse there?
Yep.
All right, awesome. So at Exotic Vets, these guys are very important for a hobby like ours, because we need a specialized vet in these fields of reptiles and other exotic animals. So whereabouts are you guys located, and what do you guys see a lot of in your vet surgery?
So we're located in Redcliffe, which is just on the north side of Brisbane, and we see pretty much everything except dogs and cats. We see lots of guinea pigs, lots of reptiles, lots of bearded dragons and snakes and things like that too. Yeah.
This guy looks nice and healthy down here. What's his name?
This is Harry. He's our central bearded dragon. He's 9 years old. He's a bit more on the chunk side, but yeah, very happy dude.
Awesome. All right, so Exotic Vets guys down at Redcliffe area. Make sure you go there if you have any reptile needs. Frogs, Suncoast Frogs.
Hi guys.
How's it going, guys?
Good. I'm Brett from Brett Finds Frogs.
Yep.
And the Queensland Frogs Facebook group. And we're here today with Suncoast Frogs. We're a breeder and we're doing educational stuff. This is Princess Fifi. She's my cane toad with a disability. And she's been to lots of shows like this, and we're educating people not to demonise the poor old cane toad. They don't deserve to be here, but we don't want anyone being cruel to them.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sure there's a big battle against that as well, being invasive species.
Yep.
But would you like to dive into that a little bit about the invasion and then how you defending these creatures in Australia, basically?
Oh yeah. Like, it's a fine to be cruel to animals in all states of Australia, especially in Queensland. There's a running gag about the old golf club hitting the old cane toad, being a bit of a
Not nice, guys. Not nice.
Not acceptable. Not acceptable anymore. There's various ways to humanely euthanise cane toads. Stepped hypothermia is normally the best way, which is put them in the fridge, put them in a container, put them in the fridge for 24 hours, put them in a freezer for 48 hours, and then just dispose them in your wheelie bin on bin night. So that's Fifi. She's just clucking at me, so that's her way of saying, let me go.
She's beautiful, and
She's gorgeous.
she's still a living animal, guys. So you got to understand that you can't just go around destroying these animals. If you do, it would be nice for our environment, but if you do it in the right way.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Do that in the right way. Because they are, after all, at the end of the day, they're just a frog.
That's exactly right.
They're just a slightly better designed frog.
That's it.
So we're doing that. We've also got, Lee will hold this up. So what we've got in here is we've got a small cane toad, a juvenile cane toad here. We've got an ornate burrowing frog, right?
They look very similar.
They look very similar, and a striped marsh frog. So what we've done is we've got 3 frogs, or 2 native frogs and a juvenile cane toad, the same size, to give people a comparison, because most people think they know a cane toad until they see a small brown frog, and then they go, oh, we have little brown frogs in Australia.
That's exactly right, yes. I agree, 100%.
Yep, so that's what that's about. We just do that. It doesn't last that long because the cane toad outgrows the native frogs pretty quickly, so we're always after little cane toads to put in. And then the cane toad that we use for that demonstration will be euthanised humanely as well.
That's awesome. I love what you guys do here, and it's a very good message for everyone to know.
Yeah.
So thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Awesome,
Cheers.
thank you.
Fellas. See ya.
Winter-blooded.
Danny Brown. How are we going?
Yeah, good man. So I just noticed that you have a lovely collection of books here. Are you actually the author of these books?
Yes, I'm the author of these 5 here on the end here. All of these books on the end here are the new second editions. They've been out for about 15 years and we've just upgraded them all.
Nice.
New taxonomy, new chapters. The skink book has got a really good new section on skink mutations with the help of Joe Ball, who I'm sure you know.
We've all heard Joe Ball before.
So that's, really been quite good. There's like 50 pages just on Joe Ball stuff in there.
Yeah, nice. I noticed that you're touching bases with majority of all reptile things and even more in the mammals as well. So are you out on the field much, or?
Look, I used to be. I'd spend a lot more time sort of working now. I'm a vet surgeon by trade, so...
We need you too.
So yeah, I do almost exclusively avian and reptile medicine, but a lot of wildlife as well. It's where this book came from. Was basically I did that book originally over 25 years ago.
Microscope diagnostics. Nice, awesome. Well, it's lovely to meet you today, man, and looks like you're a world of knowledge. For the funnest part, the demonstrators of the expo, Reptile Awareness of Australia. These guys are awesome at what they do, and they're good at demonstrating every animal and what to do and what not to do. Let's go have a chat. Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, good man. That's an awesome looking tiger.
It's beautiful. It's an anecdotal thing. It's bred by Raymond Hoser.
Okay, all right.
So it's a beautiful animal with a history. Yeah.
Yep.
So it was owned by a snake catcher up north.
Okay.
And a feeding accident happened. The guy almost died. Luckily, he survived.
Yeah, wow.
He will require new kidneys within the next 10 to 12 years.
Because they're quite toxic, aren't they?
Extremely.
Yeah,
Extremely
yeah.
toxic, but the kidney damage the previous owner showed was quite unique. So it was a very special case for toxinology.
Wow, okay.
So in his case is the worst survived tiger snake bite in medical history. Let's say it like this, yeah, because it was so special. But apart from that, you see him. He's a puppy dog.
Yeah, he's actually very, very.
But if it comes to feeding, he goes nuts.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
So
And that's what they say when you keep him venomous. You can never get complacent. What is it? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
But
look how he flattens out his neck.
Yeah. He's not happy, but look at this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So he's not acting somehow. So the bite that happened was an accident, a feeding accident.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. What do we have over here?
And here we have Rango, our little 4-year-old freshwater crocodile.
That's beautiful.
He is. He takes after me.
I love freshwater. That's probably my favourite species of all reptiles.
I always thought when I was younger I'd love to have a crocodile. Didn't think that it would ever happen.
Yep.
And yeah, now we've got Rango and he is my child.
That's awesome. He's so beautiful. So, do you guys go around very many places to do shows?
Yeah, so we do a couple of different shows. We do the pit show, like what we're standing in now.
Yep.
And then we also have our static display cases that you can see over behind us.
I love that. I've never seen Venomous display at an expo before.
And we've done schools.
Oh.
We also go around to schools and other community centres.
Nice.
And also like wildlife days and outreach that way as well.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. We need to get to the youth.
Exactly.
That's it.
No, we just need to get to the people.
That's true.
Age is not a barrier.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
But our main thing, what we do is snake safety and awareness trainings for companies, for councils, for mining and so on. We want to show people the snakes up close. And talk about it, that they are not as bad as their reputation.
Exactly right.
So everything we do is without fear mongering. Because we hate it. It's like it doesn't help. We are the counterpart to the media, which shows them always in the wrong light.
They always look negative on them, don't they? Yeah.
That's just because we don't talk enough about snakes.
100%.
I really believe we only ever hear the negative things. So that's what gets reported.
Kind of like the shark idea as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Snakes, crocodiles, sharks. So unfortunately, we can't have shark in the pit. Otherwise, if we could, we would have them.
Just go for a swim. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time. And you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Have a great day.
Hey, guys. So I'm down here with John Ryan from the Zoo of Queensland. He's the CEO of the Zoo of Queensland. He's a awesome fella that's really trying to push the conservation idea, and you've actually also been around the world doing different exhibitions and stuff, and going out there, actually out there in the wild. He's one of those legends that we all hear about. So what brings you to the expo, man?
Well, it's great to come around. You have plenty of people coming in, great people to talk to, but the main thing is there's a great place to spread a message about conservation. Because what we at now in the world, we all sort of know what's happening. There's lots of bad things happening in the world, the deforestation, plastic pollution, illegal wildlife trade and all that, but
100%.
Who knows in depth really, So this is it. This is the education part of we can educate people about like conservation, everything that needs to be done.
Get the word out. People need to know. Mate. That's it. We've got to start saving the planet before there's no planet to save.
Mate, we're in the midst of the mass extinction. Mass extinction, Can you comprehend the term mass extinction?
Yeah.
It must be one of the worst, one of the scariest things ever. And no one's really moved about it. I mean, there's been 5 mass extinctions in the history of 4.5 billion years of the planet. We in most probably the worst one yet.
Wow, yeah.
So the dinosaurs, when they went extinct, or anything else, mate, there's nothing compared to what's happening now.
Yeah.
We're losing biodiversity every single day. How many football fields we all hear that getting cut down every day? What do you get? Do you really have a look? There's a palm oil in your products when you go to shopping. It's really, really, really important, mate. Like for example, for this, we developed an app. Was developed mostly by WASA, so World Association of Zoos and Aquariums. It's called Palm Oil Scan app, so you can download it on your phone and everything. You go shopping, you scan the barcode and everything.
Wow.
It tells you, mate, the commitment of the brand, product or whatever. Sustainability towards sustainable palm oil and everything. And just everyone must do their share.
That's so true. The smallest amount. If we just eliminate some palm oil products, it's just going to do a massive change. Even just one person eliminates one product.
That's right.
It's going to do a massive difference. Then they're not going to be going over there making profits, cutting down the forests.
Because that's what's happening. Palm oil is like a magnet of all environmental issues.
Exactly.
So basically, you want to have a palm oil plantation. Well, how are you going to do that when you have full jungle there? You have to cut it down, illegal logging, of course, Then, wood gets taken out, they burn in a massive circle, burn everything that's in it, mate, rhinos, tigers, orangutans, even those little frogs and little lizards that no one bloody knows. Everything gets burned to death over there. Then they clear the land, plant all the palm trees and everything like that, mate. Then someone's going to work on it. Well, where do you got to get the workers? They go into underdeveloped countries, basically kidnap people, kids and all that, taking all their passports, everything like that. And this is modern day slavery. You know, they sleeping in hangars such as this, you know, sleeping on the ground, mate, you know, and if they're trying to run away, they get shot. I mean, like, this is now. This is not bloody 18th century, mate. This is happening right now as we speak. Yeah. And it is up to you and all of you to actually start doing something.
100%, mate.
And, mate, you know, you just be aware. You be wise who you're supporting. What you buying, mate. You know, how you run your household, mate. Yeah. What chemicals do you use? You know, what brands and everything. There's great. If we go to cleaning, you know, and all that, mate, Zero Co, fantastic, bloody fantastic, mate. You know, you get all these, of course, the palm oil scanner support sustainable palm oil. You know, we need the sustainable palm oil to go on. You know, because basically one palm tree has so much oil, like one field of canola or sunflower. So then, you know, we need the sustainable part, not the unsustainable. But that's easy. Yours a logo, RSPO with a little palm leaf sort of thing, palm front, you know. So, and then of course with the app, you can see.
We'll throw that in the description. That's awesome, man.
Fantastic, great. Thanks, mate.
It's great to talk to someone with such enthusiasm and trying to get this message across and how.
Oh, mate, I can't help it.
That's it, dude. So good to meet you, man.
Thanks, mate.
I'm sure we'll see you in the future.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.